Hello YouTube! Yesterday we tried recording Fallout 4 with a new OBS and it completely and utterly shat its pants. So it's getting redone today. We're probably not going to actually do the same as we did because yesterday was just a really bad run. I ended up going somewhere where I shouldn't, like completely off in the Salem direction, and it was a really bad decision. Like literally most of, I'd say a solid 60% of yesterday was me just dying. And I was just too stubborn to go back. I was like, no, we're going this way now, that's it. And I was just too stubborn. I was too stubborn and I didn't have the right equipment for it. You know, so I think we're going to make some different choices today. We've got a save at Good Day, which is literally where we started yesterday's stream. So that's going to be a bit helpful for us. I don't feel bad about doing it this way. It didn't fucking record anyway. And I'm not willing to retrace my steps knowing what those steps were. I don't know. I think if anybody's got a problem with that, then sorry. Right, so first thing we're going to do actually, and something I should have done ages ago, go into miscellaneous, and we go into the True Storms, not the weather control, but the configuration. This is some fun shit. So we need the status effects and everything. So I want to put the Ghoul Horde on. It'll be basically like a horde of zombies coming out the storm, a 20% chance. Ghoul and the Ghoul Horde and settlements. Yep, I'm cool with all that. I think that's going to add some nice flavorful mechanics. I've now got everything in the game and in the Fallout Tweaker INI. Everything is cranked. Everything is fucking cranked. And it's running a lovely nice 60. No issues. So we need to go over to Belcher's Cave. So we need to go through here. One thing I noticed, I think I need to change the settings for the actual music. The music's so quiet. I think it's been having a bug issue with the music, you know. I really do. I think it's having a bug issue with some other audio as well. I'm gonna have a look at the radio settings. Like there should be a radio on in this place. No, so we want the Feral Ghoul mask. Let's see if there's a radio. So yeah, there's not a radio in here to play actually, which completely explains everything. Now we've got that, we're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge.
What can I do for you?
Got some money for me?
You offed Ack? Never liked her. Bitch had it coming. Here, this is my way of showing you a little gratitude. Fine.
Nothing else for now. So we've got some medics. Ah, so basically he gave us some caps and some drugs. I'm completely okay with that.
I break bitches like bottles. I crush punks like tin cans. I'm a mean, lean, ass-kicking machine, and you don't want to fuck with me.
That's gold, that is. That's solid gold. I hope everybody lurking around out there is having a good day, enjoy themselves. No, not letting life and shit get them down too much. You know, and just taking it fucking easy. You know, life is way too fucking hard at the moment for a lot of people these days. So, where you can, when life does throw you a bit of a bone, fucking take it. So, we're going to Good Neighbor. I think it's Hotel Rexford we need to go to.
Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
He wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lordhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not
us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor.
And who's in charge of Good Neighbor?
Of the people, for the people.
Hancock knows what's what. Always does.
Like, I think if I do take a follower at some point, it is going to be Hancock, just because Hyper annoys me. Dog meat is absolutely fine. I just meh,
Classy.
you know. And Valentine, I'm saving Valentine for obviously when we have to go to Far Harbour. Well, let's pop in a Rexford.
Are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again? Or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either.
All about the
Maybe
looks.
if you stopped using, you can focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
What? Ah, come on. What'd I do this time? Ah, okay.
And over the money in the chems, Fred.
Got a point
No one
there.
gets hurt.
Sorry. Okay, 300 caps, that's all I can put out?
Huh?
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
Hey.
Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
Haven't got much, but it'll do, especially for Brahmin meat. That's, you know, that's a kind of with the
Sweet
Brahmin
pit boy,
steak. That's
sister.
a case
You
of
hold
you
on to
cook
that.
it and
Huh?
boom, good to go. Like, that's your health done.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Healing. Just wonder if I can. Yeah, I can't make any healing or anything yet, or any drugs even.
Peace,
You ever
sister.
get that thing done?
What thing?
You know, the thing. The thing with the things.
Oh, right. That. Yeah, I got that all handled.
Need a place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford.
The thing with the
Can't believe
things.
it. He looked just like Sammy, too.
Sure as hell didn't act like him.
I love his carrot though.
Institute thinks they can replace people with synths
Okay.
in this town?
Meet the Institute. Follow the freedom trail, sister.
So so obviously the Freedom Trail is like to do with the railroad and stuff, and I think it's kind of quite cool that there's obviously some tie-in between Good Neighbor and the railroad, even though they're like, I think in a lot of morals and ethics, like complete polar opposites. Obviously, you know, they support each other on that, you know, one main thing. I'm gonna wait till a decent time, and I think we're gonna go and pay Cleo a visit. Maybe not Cleo, I don't know. Let's see. I've made some more changes in the tweaker as well, so throwing grenades doesn't take as long. Things like that. Throwing grenades doesn't take as long. It doesn't take as long to go into workshop. The zoom factor's faster when you go to third person. And I've sorted out that really clunky sort of FOV for aim down sights. It was zooming in too much. So if you see like where the hand is, the it would actually come up to about just below the hammer on the back of the pistol. And I found that a bit too obtrusive.
Oh, a new face walks into my store.
Oh,
You're
I
not
was
even
always sweet on
screaming yet.
Daisy.
Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy. Hey, I heard you got roughed up last night. You okay?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
Nah, I took care of it. Wouldn't mind a hand later.
You're looking at
Gotta
one,
toss a couple
sweetheart.
of deadweights over the barricade.
Didn't have any shelter to go to when the bombs fell. Radiation's kind of the ultimate makeover. Done wonders for my skin. I look pretty good for being 220 years old. Now you buying anything?
I bet she fucks like a porn star. Let you know.
Okay. It's more like 270 years. But don't go blabbing that to everyone. Being a ghoul means you live a long time. You stop counting birthdays. Do you know what it's like being that old?
I suppose in the Wasteland, being a trader and a ghoul's probably, you know, like just the best thing. You know, no one's going to offer you a trader, and everyone needs traders. Now, a caravaner, that's different. You'll get robbed and knocked over.
You don't look so... Well, now you're just making fun of me. If you were as old as I was, you would have been around since before the war. So let's hear it. Come on. Tell me what the world was like before the war if you're so ancient.
The world before was nothing but petty governments going to war, dragging us into it, and shooting whoever refused to clean up the mess.
You know, I had a husband that was killed in the war with the Reds. They didn't even tell me where he died. Classified information and all that. Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or you're the second best bullshitter and good neighbor. Ah! You know, if you haven't already, you should check out the Hotel Rexford. There's another pre-war ghoul hanging around there. Well, we should get back to business. What are you picking up?
And we romanced. Is there an option to romance Daisy? If there's not, I'm gonna mod it in.
Cash or trade? Let's get started.
I'm gonna see if I can mod in an option to romance Daisy. Because I just really like her. She's just really, really charming.
What, you
And
dry?
she's nice.
Head over to the third rail.
What's up?
No, it wasn't
Well,
anything
I
to
look
do
like a
with.
bartender.
It wasn't
Take your
anything to
troubles
do with
someplace
Todd
else.
Howard, the crash this time. Although, what I've done, as you can tell, is I have, since I sorted out the graphics card drivers a couple of days ago, what you're looking at now is Fallout 4, not just maximum settings for Fallout 4, but also in the .ini tweaker as well. This is everything. This is full Fallout 4. And do you know what?
You sticking around, you'll need to join
It's
the
so
crew.
fucking pretty.
I hear Bobby No-Nose is looking. Always a catch with the No-Nose, but she pays.
And I don't know how well it comes across on your end. It's like, do you know what? When Fallout 4's running well, it runs amazing. I really like it when it's running well. When it's not running well, it can bugger off. There's someone here we need to find. An old face.
You're from Sanctuary Hills, aren't you? Aren't you? I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How? How's that possible?
He sounds like a villain from Metal Gear Solid. Like from you know, the first or the second game.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak. You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement, once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
Oh. Oh, my heart.
Really? You will?
Oh.
Okay, I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right?
I will. I will come
I'll see
visit,
you
and I will
there.
pick you up things in the wasteland, and I will bring them to you. I'll also see if you've got anything in your room here.
I just clean up around here.
You're going to come visit, right?
Okay. Time to leave Good Neighbor and head
Yeah.
out to Diamond City. We go and say hello to Paladin Dance. We get to rescue them, and we get lots and lots of items. So we're heading west.
Civilian in the perimeter. Check your fire. We appreciate the assistance, civilian, but what's your business here? The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
Yes, the way I charged in and tackled those ferals.
This would be much easier for both of us if you'd cooperate. Now, where are you from?
Right, I'm just going to put this out there. The Brotherhood of Steel are essentially, like... They're just a bit of a big bunch of fascists, really, aren't they? They're just a big bunch of technological fascists.
You ignore people often?
Yes, I do. Especially people who speak to me like that. You brick shithouse arsewipe.
You're a vault dweller? Most people wouldn't admit to such a thing. I appreciate your honesty. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the
I wonder if you go around talking to people like that.
If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side. Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man and our supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may...
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need. The deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand? Our order seeks to understand the nature of technology, its power, its meaning to us as humans, and we fight to secure that power from those who would abuse it.
Fancy way of saying that you're looting everything you can get your hands on.
Looting implies that we're attempting to benefit ourselves. That couldn't be further from the truth. So, what do you say? Will you help us?
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Right. So what we're going to do...
Take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
We're going to... We're going to loot the whole of this place.
I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah.
I just got a nice wedge of XP for doing absolutely square root of fuck all. I'll get down with that. Proceed to the area designated as the Commonwealth to perform a standard long-range recon operation, or any unusual activity using standard long-range comms to Scabbard. Extraction time undetermined. That's... Several months, my squad has just crossed the border and entered the Commonwealth. We've chosen to immediately search the Boston region with the intention of finding a secure building to use as our recon headquarters. Soon after, my squad was ambushed by raiders. Night Keen's power armor was destroyed and we lost some of our supplies. Fortunately, we were able to repel the attack and continue to our mission. We discovered a secure building in Cambridge that appears to be a former police station. We're able to clear the building and recover a good deal of supplies and ammunition from pre-war caches inside. According to Scribe Halen, this location is structurally sound and highly defensible. I've decided to establish our headquarters here for the time being. It's been 2 days since our failed operation at Corvega, and I'm sad to report that Knight Warwick has died. His gunshot wounds had left him paralysed and internally bleeding. Scribe Halen informed me that he was suffering at less than 5% chance of recovery. I authorised her to inject him with an overdose of painkiller and put him to rest. I'd once again like to commend Scribe Halen for her efforts in keeping Warwick alive and following my final orders without question. Sustained another casualty today at grid reference A113. This area contains the ruins of Boston International Airport and Fort Strong. The airport was almost completely abandoned, but Fort Strong turned out to be infested by super mutants. We're hoping to resupply at the armory there, but Night Sergeant Dawes was killed. This is the second location I've had an order to retreat from since we arrived, the third member of my team to die. I recommend a complete bombardment of this location in the future. Scribe Hayden has been picking up an unusual energy readings on her instruments. She claimed that they are an extreme high band spectrum frequency, which makes it highly unlikely to be pre-war in origin. The readings are also highly sporadic, only appearing for very short amounts of time in very specific locations. The decay on these signals is severe and they seem to disappear off Hayden's instruments after several hours. We don't have the equipment necessary to track these readings, so we're attempting to use triangulation to discover their point of origin. We've been attempting to contact Scabbard with the energy reading Halen collected, but the police station's high gain antenna was damaged by a super mutant rocket attack. We can't transmit the data. Halen is attempting to repair the antenna, but she isn't certain that we have the parts we need at this time. That's enough little backstory that I needed. You don't need that.
So you're gonna patch me up or what?
I don't know. Your prognosis looks pretty grim. Might be more humane to just take you out back and shoot you.
You're all heart, Doc.
Just quit squirming so I can get these bandages on. Sorry about the other guys.
Hey, for the next episode, I will go into the mod menu before, and I'm going to turn down I'm going to change the flashlight a bit. It's a little bit too... I want it to be slightly more yellowed and a little bit less intense. It's not bad at the moment, I just think it's unnaturally bright.
Think you're some kind of hotshot? Listen, smartass, I don't take advice from anyone except Top. You're hired help, and that's all there is to it. Got some backbone. Good. You'll need it if you keep hanging with us. Now why don't you run off and see if Top needs you to do anything else?
I won't hesitate to shoot you in the legs. Not taking that pipe pistol. Take the pen though. Pop behind here and do a solid bit of a looting. We've leveled up. I'm not gonna level everything right now. I'm gonna wait. I want to bang some into perception and luck. I need to be getting better, more consistent hits in VATS. Especially with the price of the 308 ammunition that I use for the rifle. Oh, rat poison. I like that. Love your globe. Love your desk fan. Your chessboard. Scalpel. Scalpel. Check. Chessboard. Check. Boston Bugle. Check. This is the wrong kind of surgery we're performing. Out of the way, you big lug.
Those ferals only scratched me. I'll be fine.
Oh yeah? Is that why you were whining like a baby when I patched you up?
You must have me confused with someone else.
That's the evidence terminal. Nice, did it all on my own. Evidence log entry. Object. One statement of Mr. N. Fredericks, President of Cambridge SNL, status transferred to Federal Officer J. Dobson. Object. One pamphlet, Your Rights at Work, recovered from suspect's desk. One pamphlet, unionised today. They've gone round arresting union members. One set of clothes abandoned at scene in Cambridge police evidence lockup. 2 bottles of platinum inebriator beverage transferred to trash. Holotape returned to Agent Mitchell, Boston band. Okay. So there's a couple of other holotapes at different locations then. Nielsen rocket endangerment logs. 2 spool of 200 copper cable. 3 Fission PAL home nuclear reactors. 1 bag containing remains of TJM home stereo system. So were they on the trail of some sort of, like, I don't know, terrorist group? Or, well, what they'd class as terrorists as communists. They would class communists as terrorists. Oh, we're having those glasses. Having that duct tape. Girls is particular interest to me. More Wonder Glue. More duct tape. The blowtorch. Okay, I think we're gonna head back to yeah, we're gonna head back to Sanctuary now and get all of this stuff scrapped. I'm gonna scrap this. Tidy this bit a bit. Yeah, tidy this bit a bit. That makes sense. We're gonna structures. Metal structures. Prefabs. That's not a very good one. But this one. There it is. It's got its own door. It's a bit big, isn't it? I'll have to see if I can move it forward a bit. Like, right to here. That more... Yeah, that just fits. I'm only doing some very light settlement building here. I want to give him... I want it to have a... Yes, nice blue door, actually. Metal door. Needs to have nice metal doors. Yeah. Fences. I want it to have a nicer fence. We've got a miscellaneous. Totem. A bus. A trailer. I've never... This is all like stuff I've never even looked at before. Fog filters. I'm just actually just kind of interested looking through. Let's give him a nice big generator. Okay, I need a science perk for that. Street light. It's the only light I know. Street light. Sorry. There we go. Okay. I'm learning. There's a lot of different lights, isn't there? Oh, hold up. I am such a child. How do I... So if I want to go... So do I need to go into power? Vents. It's going to be under generators, isn't it? Connectors and switches. Wondering if a pylon will be big enough. Large pylon, that's more like it. Then I can put more stuff on. Yes. So if I go attach a wire. Hold up, I fucked it. Hold up, hold up. Leather mushroom, learn settlement building. Now that should be bummer. You massive bummer. Then if I go from you... Way! I'm the best. Because it has to say piss. And do you know what? Every episode there's going to be a vote. There's going to be a vote on what we write on the sign. Right, are you all ready for my plan? We're gonna have a fucking big kit. Are you ready? Are you ready for the glory? I don't think you are you? You're not.
Some people call me a charmer. Well, if treating women with dignity and respect makes me a charmer or a ladies' man, then so be it.
Welcome to Shez Pit. Oh, isn't that the best? The best neon sign ever. Have a banana. I think I might have to put a little light over the door. Oh, that's a bit nice. No worries, enjoy your lunch. Work. What was that? Gun. Whatever makes you happy. I think it looks lovely. It's a Bren gun. Mate, Bren guns make everybody happy. Okay, we're gonna level up, and I think we need to go for... I think we're gonna go for luck. Ah, carry weight's not bad. So let's go see Paladin Dents.
You ready to move out? Given the nature of the facility, we felt it would be tactically advantageous to search it for weapons and ammunition. The radio tower on the roof was an unexpected boon, but it obviously has its shortcomings that need to be rectified. It might not be as imposing as the Citadel back in the capital Wasteland, but it suits our purposes. That's all I'm willing to divulge at this point. Are you ready to proceed with the mission? Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind. We'll take this alley. Follow me. ArcJet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk, but getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated. We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate.
On it, Paladin. We're on it. Let's go. The old Beantown Brewery. Is that where they make the Bertie Bott's beans? Alcoholic beans. No! I wanted to snap. Got anything good in any of them? I just wanted a tasty snack. I hope Paladin Dance realises it's going to be a long old trip because I'm going to have to stop and look at stuff.
Not getting past me. Tango down.
All right.
Too many miles on the road.
Absolute
At least the pay
unit.
is terrible.
I'll loot this.
It might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth. Over the last 7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them, and they haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken wasteland. We've been a target from the moment we arrived. But despite our setbacks, I don't intend to give up and head home, or end up missing.
Bowler hat. We need the bowler hat. Down comes the fog. All those trees are looking a bit upset. Getting a bit windy.
Weapons cold.
The weather's certainly taken a turn for the worst.
There it is, ArcJet system. There shouldn't be any exterior security, so we'll head into the room.
I get what you're saying, Dance, but just give me a minute.
Listen up. We do this clean, quiet. No heroics, by the book. Understood?
Dance, you're ruining my screenshot.
Outstanding. Remember, our primary target is the deep-range transfer. Stay focused and check your fire. I don't want to be hit by stray bullets.
Let's go. Frame rates come down a bit in this building, but I think it's just because of this. I know there's a lot of AI in here.
Nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage they've done. Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
Have they been looted though? Oh, it's all been looted. Security terminal though. ArcNet Mail security concerns. Thomas Reinhardt, CEO to all security personnel. I'd like to have your team get together and implement a new security strategy for the ArcJet complex. This is our first contract for the USSA, and I don't intend to have any security slip-ups while working on the XMB booster engine. I want you to double the coverage 24 hours a day, install automated countermeasures inside the facility. I'd also like you to hire a consultant to figure out a better security password system for our terminals. The automated reset time and mailing out passwords is ridiculous. Sam Brent, security lead to all ArcJet employees. Starting tomorrow, we'll be beginning distributing identification badges to all employees. These badges must be worn at all times. They're infused with a low-yield radioactive isotope that will prevent our internal security turrets from accidentally shooting any of our own employees. If anyone is caught near the entrance to the engine core without a badge, we are not liable for the injuries you may sustain. Turrets will go online in 1 week, so I suggest you sign up for your badge as soon as possible. Thomas Reinhardt, CEO, to Sam Brent, security lead. Sam, what the hell is going on down there? How did a member of the press get all the way past security to the entire research facility and into the engine core without tripping our alarms or turrets? We have a real mess on our hands, and it's going to be your job to clean it up. I don't care how you do it, just make it all go away. If this comes back to bite us, I swear you're going to be the one that takes the fall. Standard CEO conversation. Electron control. Electron unit absent or damaged. They're all gooped then. What are you thinking then, Dance?
Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
Brotherhood of Steel's handiwork.
No. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths. Roger that. Let's move out. This place is a mess, but I still see a few pieces of salvage that the Brotherhood might be interested in. After we're done here, I'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve. Looks like a dead end. See if you can find a way to get that door open. I'm gonna reconnoiter the area.
heck are they making us record this? Oh crap, it's on, isn't it? This is Technician Rand, ArcJet Propulsion Division. I'm here with Technician Janowski, work log A1190. Janowski and I have been working on the Mars Shot project for about 3 months now, and I think we have the thrust calculations worked out.
Man, I wish I was headed up there with those guys. Be nice to get the hell away from our lousy planet.
Hey, easy. If we don't record these logs properly, we're going to get fired. The supervisor is already itching to get rid of us, especially since it's taking us longer than we promised.
So what? We've been drafted anyway. We're shipping out in a few weeks, remember? Soon we'll be doing push-ups, eating freeze-dried rations, and just wishing we were spending our day inside a cushy private laboratory.
Of course I remember. But I'm trying not to imagine getting my head blown off when I'm on the front line.
All right.
And keeping my mind on work is helping me deal with the problem.
Look, why don't you toss this tape and we'll start a new one.
Keep moving. We'll talk later.
I can't hack that terminal. Have to go this way. Gonna have to do an investigate, peeps. Aha, lab analyst terminal. Didn't see this one. Reminder password security. So your annual reminder that all terminal and mainframe passwords are to be changed on a monthly basis. Failing to do so may result in automated changes, suspension of network privilege, and or disciplinary action. Please do your part in keeping ArcJet systems secure. And I need to look at the other log entry, and that should have the password in it. Password change. According to our records, your terminal password has not been changed for 3 months. For security purposes, your password will now be reset. Your new password is NYB3N. This is an automated message. Please do not reply. I don't know why I felt like I needed to say that like a machine. I'll tell you what's actually, I know what's just making that frame rate drop to about 50 there. What's doing it is actually Paladin Dance's light. So that torch, Paladin Dance's light in interiors, is I don't know what it does. It's an absolute frame dropper. No idea why. Able to establish control for the lab. Open door.
Nice work. Let's get moving. Sit down. Light him up.
I will be coming back here. We're going to be coming back here to loot. Now's not really loot time.
Maintain your position!
You are damaging valuable Institute property.
Multiple
Oh, 69. Gotta go for it. 69. Load blown.
Heads up. They've stealth.
He's going off up there.
Damn synths have compromised most of the facility.
Pack of duct tape. You can't turn down a pack of duct tape now, can you? So what it is, I know what it is. So it's certain lighting in certain buildings. So like those god rays coming through the ceiling right now. That's their body. Right. Now in some buildings, those will drop frames. And in others it won't. It's really weird how the lighting in Fallout 4 works. Now that Focus Institute rifle is interesting. But we're picking up sort of anything of, you know, straight up value and stuff. Oh, lab terminal. It's an expert lock on it though, and I don't have the password for it. I've got the God Factor raid. The factor for the God raids I think is turned up to 2 at the moment because I think it goes -1 to 3, -1 being deactivated, and obviously 3 being maximum. I might drop it down again, drop it down to 1. I think 2 is a little bit. Like I say, I think there's times where I do ask a little bit too much of the GTX 1070, but like I say, since running DDU, its performance has improved tenfold.
Remain vigilant. We've got turrets ahead.
Yeah, well. Oh, stealth boy. I can't leave you alone for 1 fucking minute, can I? You are an absolute fudge muppet. Energy weapons perfectly fit 5% CO's terminal. Mars Shop project notes. I'm going to read through all of these. Thomas Reinhardt's private terminal. 6 months, the United States Space Administration finally approved ArcJet as the contractor for the Mars Shot project's propulsion and communication systems. Having my team start working on the XMB booster before we secured the contract was a gamble, but it looks like it's going to pay off big. We have a lot of details to hash out with the agency, and we have a lot of work ahead of us, but I think this contract will finally put ArcJet on the map. I was fortunate to be able to add Dr. Rory McClellan to XMB Booster's team today. There are a few people who can match Dr. McClellan's aptitude with nuclear propulsion systems, so this truly was a coup. It cost the company a heck of a lot of money to hire him away from his military contracting job, but I'm sure it will be well worth every dollar. We've promised the USSA that the booster would be ready for at least a year before their July 2078 launch date. Dr. McClellan at the helm, we should be able to meet that deadline with time to spare. Holiday season approaches, it's time to take a step back and look at everything that's happened to ArcJet systems this year. 5 months ago, my company was struggling to make ends meet. Now with the XMB booster and the deep range transmitter projects in full swing, ArcJet appears to have received a second chance. Thanks to Dr. McClellan, we're on schedule and under budget. The USSA is thrilled with our progress and is already talking to me about future contracts after we deliver. I don't think it's possible to be ending this year on a better note. Dr. McClellan's informed me that we have a problem with the XMB booster. The USSA is demanding that the engine can't exceed their strict weight allowance. Thanks to the uranium refinement subsystem, we're a few hundred tons over. We're now 1 month behind schedule and I'm frankly starting to panic. Dr. McClellan assures me that he'll find a solution soon, but that isn't helping me get to sleep at night. The USSA has started their public relations campaign for the Mars Shot project, and ArcJet Systems is finding itself caught right in the middle. Last week, I think I fielded 15 separate interviews with everybody, asking the same question over and over again. They all want to know when we're delivering the XMB booster so they can take their pretty pictures of the USSA test firing it for the first time. And all I can do is keep smiling and lying through my teeth that the XMB will be delivered when it's ready. I hope Dr. McClellan solves our weight problem soon, or we're never going to get a contract from the USSA ever again. I can't believe it, but Dr. McClellan's team finally solved the XMB's weight problem. Now all we need to do is finish tightening a few screws and hoist this thing up into the engine core. If we're lucky, we'll be able to test fire the booster right after New Year. It's funny how things seem so bleak and chaotic during the year, but it all comes together for us just in time for the holidays. This is a perfect example, by the way, of CEOs and the people in suits just not having a clue how engineering works. You know, finish tightening a few screws and hoist it up into the engine core. Like, okay, yeah, alright. We scheduled a photo opportunity tomorrow for the XMB's boosters first test firing in the engine core. We're going to stick them all down in the control room, let them shoot their pictures through the thermoglass window after Dr. McClellan gives them a short explanation of how the booster works. The engine puts out a hell of a lot of thrust, so it should be quite a spectacular show. Been 2 weeks since the accident before the XMB's booster test firing event. Somehow a photographer managed to wander past security and get to the engine core a few hours early. Dr. McClellan was running a quick test on the booster and letting it run for only a few seconds to make sure it was ready for the demonstration, and burned the photographer to ash. Thank God no one else saw what happened. I'm having Brent take care of the remains after all, that's why I hired him. If word of this incident goes public, we'll be shut down, and I may as well put a for sale sign out the front. All of the unrest overseas is making the USSA nervous about proceeding with the Mars Shot project. They're telling me they may have to delay a year or more depending on what happens. If that's true, we'll just have to make do with the proceeds from the deep range transmitter contract, which we've already completed. I'm trying to keep everyone's spirits up around here, but it's getting harder and harder with the world falling apart around us. Hopefully our government will work things out and we can all get back to work. I quite like that. Because it's not like you read a lot of terminals and a lot of journals and stuff in Fallout that are like super like, oh, we hope the US beat the commies and stuff, and you know, we're really rolled up. But this guy, even though CEOs, he's obviously got like the company and maybe some of his staff in mind, that he just wants the government to work things out so just everyone can get back to work. Which, in a way, is a super capitalist way of we want everyone to get back to work to keep making money, but I suppose the other side of that is going to war. So, you know, they've obviously got the right ethos in mind, you know. Nice. Repair department terminal. Here there be dragons. Installed new terminal in Reinhardt's office. He's demanding some serious security on it now that we've got the Mars Shot contract. Not sure if he's being paranoid or if he's got a real reason to worry. I'll set him up with it with the best we've got for now. Okay, now I'm convinced Reinhardt is paranoid. He's had me put automated security turrets in the main hallway outside his office. You think we're working for the military instead of just the United States Space Administration. Or Space Force. God, McClellan is constantly bugging me that the mainframe keeps running out of space. I've ordered some more storage from our supply, but we're rapidly running out of room down here for any more consoles. I might have to talk to Reinhardt into letting us spill over into the office sections. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Brent came down to have me pull all of the video surveillance records from the mainframe from last month. I asked if he wanted me to just make him backups, but he just grunted like he always does and demanded the originals. I've no idea what he's doing with them, and I don't want to know. As long as we're getting a paycheck, I could care less. Okay, all the turrets are offline. Dual chuggy frames there. So I think with this game, there's just no perfect halfway point. He puts a typewriter in a bin. I'd love a typewriter. And like a nice, maybe not quite a or maybe a mechanical one, but if you remember when we started going to word processors, they're just so you'd have like essentially an electric typewriter with this little LCD screen, and you could save to floppy disks, and they were really cool. You had a lot of them made by Brother. There were a couple that were almost more like small home computers that had like, some of them had their own like proprietary operating systems that were really neat. They're quite cool. I'd like to do a video on one day. Ooh, bobby pin box. I don't need a copy of a burnt trade magazine, thank you. Other soap though. Might need to wash my hands when I'm done in here. There we go. I'm actually going to swap my weapon, I think. I want to have a look at them. I think I picked up a focused institute rifle. 17 damage. Fire rate 66. Let's try it. I mean, what could go wrong? Oh, I like that scope. Look at that. That's pretty. It's a bit too much of a zoom. I might see if I can put more of a combat scope on that. I like reflexing and combat sights, I do. They're better inside. Receptionist terminal. Another terminal. We've successfully done two so far. Yeah. Hey! Nailed it. Complete guess. As requested, I've had a floor safe installed in the front office area. This should allow to pay for any incoming deliveries or store valuables until they can be transferred to a more secure location. Let me know if you have any issues with the safe or the locking mechanism. I realised our announcement regarding the Mars Shot project had caused quite a lot of excitement with the national media. If any members of the press are requesting statements or interviews, please direct them to our public relations department. Do not attempt to answer any questions or give any information regarding the project unless pre-authorization has been provided. Yeah, I have got issues with the safe. I can't fucking unlock it. You're kidding me, I went through that whole terminal and it wouldn't... You fucking bastard. The game is an asshole. The game is an asshole.
Engine course ahead. Should be our final stop.
Right, I'm actually going to go with something energy based, but maybe not the pistol. I think still might go for the focused rifle though. Actually, the snub nose 44. And drop a little save. The ArcJet engine call.
Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section. Look at this place. Scribes would have a field day in here. The transmitter should be in the control room at the top of the core, but it looks like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for now, and find a way to get the facility's power back online. There has to be a power backup system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off of the main chamber. I'll remain here and watch our backs.
Ooh, a junk jet. What's that? Oh, it fires junk. Okay. There we go. Power options. Start auxiliary generators.
I don't think we're alone.
Thermal engine fueled, primed, and... standing by for your command. Stealth capabilities. Fascinating. Systems offline. It would appear my target has command accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown. 5.
Do something! Anything!
4. 3. 2. 1. Engine firing. Test firing completed with an efficiency rating of 96.7%.
Oh, you just wait there, big man. I've got to get some ammunition. Or as they say, hammunition. Wouldn't that be if you could have a gun that launched ham? Wouldn't that be cool? Ammunition.
Ah, oui. Fire the ham cannon.
You know,
Got
just
cooked by those
launches
flames.
this giant honey
Thanks to my
glazed
power
ham
armor,
at
I'm still
somebody.
in one piece. The important thing is that we're still alive. We have a way to get to the transmitter. Let's go.
Are we going, or you coming with me? Because last time you didn't, you just ran off. Dance in the lift. Come on. Well, it's a bit cramped in here, isn't it? Let's get out the lift. Get in the... Move. You massive fuck.
I think we're being stalked.
Intruder alert!
Movement detected. Curious.
Oh, nice.
Nice try.
I'm basically just using Paladin Dance as like a
You're in
shield
the
wall.
control room. Open fire. Fight to the last. Going. Weapons cold.
I hope that's the last of them. Damn. I don't see the device anywhere. Fan out and check the synth remains. They may have been after the transmitter as well.
I'll take that. I said fan out and search the remains. Oh, hello. Tactical light pipe bolt action rifle. Nope. New pipe. No. Tune pipe. No. Everything I've got is better than pipe. But everything I'm finding is pipe. Okay, it's just a bog standard terminal. There's nothing on it. I'm going to see if there's a terminal up here. I think there is. Oh, yep. No. That terminal was about as much use as a broken screwball scramble. Aha. In the pile of ash.
Let's get out of here. We'll take the service elevator to the surface.
Oi, Fatty Bumbati, are you coming? I'll take that as a no. Oh, there's some lighting artifacts. Oh, Jesus Christ. You just popped in there, didn't you, mate? I think I might need to... Ah, that's better. I think I might need to mod in maybe some better textures for power armor. Because those, well, Paladin Dancers at least, are looking a bit terrible. I'm pretty full up of shit, to be honest.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
Ah, we did fine.
That sweep was sloppy. We were caught unprepared more than once, which is unacceptable. However, your extra gun gave us the edge we needed. I'm not certain I could have accomplished the mission alone.
Oh, you. Gonna butter me up. Removing that power armor for 2, Paladin.
Agreed. It's a refreshing change to work with a civilian who follow orders properly. That
Had to
being
ruin
said,
it, didn't you?
I believe we have 2 important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser rifle. May it serve you well in battle.
Righteous Authority. Critical shots do double damage and fill the crit. Now, that's going to be a good base energy weapon to work with. I'll take that.
This isn't the only weapon at my disposal. Brotherhood soldiers always carry a backup. Now, as far as the second matter goes, I wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us back then. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. The way I see it, you've got a choice. You could spend the rest of your life wandering from place to place, trading an extra hand for a meager reward. Or you could join the Brotherhood of Steel and make your mark on the world. So, what do you say? It's a big decision, so I understand your hesitation. If you decide you want to become one of us, you know where we are. Good luck.
That's good. I'm glad that it didn't force you to make the decision on the fucking spot. I'm annoyed that I'm over in Cucumber though, so we're gonna have to we need to do a double thingy here. We need to I think we should head over to Diamond City, the market.
I'd love to talk, but I have matters to attend to.
Oh, fuck off, you big greasy bastard. Where's Arturo? In God we trust, all others pay caps. That's a horrible sign.
So thirsty. Doctor
We can
says
talk
I can't
about
drink
guns,
liquor no more.
or maybe you want to consider something more up
Need a
close and personal.
Nuka-Cola.
Everything hand-tooled.
We're gonna give Sheffield a Nuka-Cola.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, let's give Sheffield a Nuka-Cola. Let's make him happy. Right, now that we have appeased Sheffield.
Beautiful.
What did you just say to
It's
me?
like I can finally think straight.
Synth-free shopping, right here.
You cause trouble, there's gonna be trouble.
So does that mean that the house is electrified now? Does that give power to the... I'll work it out later, but either way, I've built him a house, and he's got a sign that says waffles, and he's got a dresser, and he's got a bed for me to sleep in, because I don't want him to be lonely. He's also, if you come and look, there's a big neon sign that says piss. He's got lights, a neon sign that says have a banana, and he's got his own little garden, so he's got all these moot fruit plants. And then he's got some gourds and some melons down here. He's got his own little fence and his little lamppost. And I'm going to build him a little seating area outside so he can... Probably like a nice little chair around here somewhere, an outdoor couch where he can just sit and have a sunset sarsaparilla after a long day.
Huh?
Also, look how good her having that cigarette looks now. Anyway. Look at good neighbour. Looking irradiated as fuck. Alright, Bobby, where are you?
Hey, you. Looking for work? It's good work. Under the supervision of the best boss you've ever had. If you don't mind landlord, and don't ask too many questions, you're in. I'll give you 50 caps to start. Interested? Just gonna have to trust me. Fine. Take 100 up front.
100 up front, I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. So let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown.
Get inside, away from the very irradiated rain. Have that fucking hot plate though. Light bulb. And a skull. Aluminium can. Terminal. I can't do advanced locks yet. We're going to go down. We're going to see what Bobby No-Nose wants. I'll have to remember that's there.
Ready to get to work? Look, we're pulling a job here. Big payoff. Taking some things that aren't technically ours yet. I'll tell you what you need to know when you need to know it. Right now, all you need to know is that I will give you an assignment, and you'll do it. You are gonna be doing some digging. No one likes a brown-noser. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will you?
I was being polite and wasn't mentioning the fact you're missing half of your face. And Daisy upstairs, who runs the shop, is much more of a catch than you, my dear. So, bug off. That told her.
I think we can finally get through.
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh, yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man. Starting to feel like we're doing charity. Did you just hear something?
It's crawling with mirelurks. Bail! Bobby can take this job and shove it.
Good luck down there, new girl.
We're going into this with some psycho. When in doubt, take all the drugs. Overdrive and psycho. A legendary Mylurk that's mutated at close quarters with the armor I have is just gonna absolutely cut me to pieces. There is no doubt in my mind about that. Safecracker's light leather left arm. 100% sweet spot size whilst lockpicking plus 2 damage. Yo! That's good. It's nowhere near as good armor-wise as what I've got, but from the point of view of what it actually is, I'm not going to equip it right now because I don't need it right now.
What is going on in my tunnel? This was not expected, but that doesn't mean I don't have a plan.
Am I the plan?
It's gonna take a lot more than a couple Mylurks to stop me. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what being cheap got me. He's just the guy we need to speed things along. Likes gadgets, money, and not much else. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Meet Bobby in Diamond City. Okay.
Stay free, sister.
You get into trouble. Watch yourself.
I do want to go not into the third rail. Got the warehouse. Oh, it's clear. Hey, sweetie.
Something. Don't bother telling me it's an heirloom. I'm probably older than whatever it is you're selling. It's a little bit of it.
Okay. So we just spent over 2,000 on a piece of armor. A destroyer's chest piece.
What's up?
Sweet little sister. Go on.
And it's an Atom Cats one, but I can change that decal. I think the bowler hat really sets it off.
Peace, sister.
So we're going to pop over to the Diamond City Market.
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
There you are. Was wondering if you were gonna show up. Yes, it's me. I have to hide my face in these parts. People like me aren't allowed around here. Now let's get down
all
to
over again,
business.
isn't it?
That big wall of glass looming over Diamond City is the mayor's office. Most people don't know it, but there's a strong room buried beneath. Mayor's just sitting on top of it. And that's our target. The guy has it coming if you ask me. With how he treats my kind, maybe he deserves worse. Caps, meds, food. Enough to keep this city running. It's things we want. Things everyone wants. You get in on this, there's plenty for you. You got it? So, what do you say we make this party a little bigger? I managed to track down my tech guy. His name's Mel, and he is right here in Diamond City. The guy can make a gadget to solve any problem. Thing is, he's a bit locked up right now. You have to get him out of there. I can't just stroll into Diamond City security with this face, covered or not. It's built into some old locker rooms, and it smells the part. This isn't a maximum security prison, and it isn't heavily guarded. No problem for someone like you, right? Pick a lock, find a key, bribe the guard. The usual stuff. Just get him out of there.
We need to bust Mel out of jail. And the reason I dropped that, so the reason I dropped that much on that piece of armor is because I have not been finding any decent armor, and I've been trying to hold out for like a good chest piece, but it just hasn't come up. So, I mean, knowing my luck, I'm gonna get one in like the next 10 minutes now, but you know.
The Institute? I ain't scared of them. No, really. I swear.
Mel here. Can I help you? You heard right. Well, maybe tech is too general. I have a thing for robots. No, not that kind of thing. But I know my way around most machines.
I like how they had
Why?
to clarify that.
Need my help? If so, maybe you shouldn't be announcing it so every guard in Diamond City can hear. Totally unrelated, but I hear that there's an old glitched out Protectron unit back there. Guards asked me to take a look, but it was a real head scratcher. Couldn't do a thing. Mel here. Can I help you? Mm-hmm. You need me for something, don't you? Nobody helps me unless they need something. Totally unrelated. Guards asked me to take a look. Mel here. Can I help you?
Idea of the century. I wonder if this will work.
Let's just get out of here.
Fuck yeah.
I'm curious what this is about, but let's talk once we make some distance, okay? Thanks for getting me out, I guess. So, you're Bobby's new toy. No one else would put this much effort in for me. God. That woman doesn't have a patient bone in her body. I wasn't serving a life sentence here. What, she couldn't wait like a day? What's the job? Enough to know she's not the most trustworthy person around. The team may change, but every job comes with the same set of cryptic instructions as the next. Yeah, you'd have better luck milking a rabid Yao Guai than getting a straight answer out of Bobby. Well, damn. That's a big score. Could be enough caps there to keep me going for a long time. Bobby may be shady, but she always pays up in the end. So, I guess I'll get my stuff and head over to her place.
We're gonna bootle on over to Good Neighbor.
Got yourself into trouble again, Mel?
What can I say? I learned from the best.
All right, we're all here. Mel, you want to introduce your little friend?
Yep. Meet Sonya. This little bot is going to help us move through the earth like a mole rat on jet. I can't wait to show you. She's one of a kind. I modified her radio systems to emit sonic pulses at frequencies that can loosen any sediment around.
Mel says we'll be able to get to the strong room 10 times faster than just digging. And it's a hell of a lot safer than loading this place up with dynamite.
All right, guys, get ready. I'm not completely sure how this place will respond. So, brace yourselves. Sonya, do your thing. So, what's the deal with the new girl?
Oh, I got lucky with this one. Came right up to my door and took the job. She takes orders and she's useful in a fight. What more could I want?
She seems to have a good head on her shoulders. Maybe we don't burn bridges this time. Yeah?
I will shoot you both. Anyway. Let's go. Oh!
Anybody else want to take a break? Yeah.
We got soul.
Who was that?
What the?
Here we go again. Glad that's over.
Oh. I didn't mean to drink the irradiated water. Oh well, I meant to get the glowing fungus. What's a Mylurk doing with a toaster? Maybe the Mylurk needs some bagels?
Gotcha. Sonya.
Get out of my way.
I'm not afraid of you.
go again. Anybody else want to take a break? Yeah.
You're a bit uncomfortable there, Mel. Stalker's advanced 10mm pistol. Oh, baby. We're not yet in combat. Increase VATS accuracy, but... Nice. That's really fucking good. Advanced receiver, long barrel, standard grip, quick eject mag, short scope compensator. Nice. I'm also very, very ill. Okay. So we might want to have some Rad-X, Rad-Away, and Fake.
No problem. Come on, Sonia. Looks like a subway tunnel.
Then we're on the right track.
Ah, I see what you did there.
What? No. Just keep heading southwest. We need to find a place to blast out of these tunnels. What the hell was that?
Hold up. I think we should test out that new pistol.
This.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
That wasn't so bad.
That is what I call a top quality shooter. Fucking fusion core out of that. This pistol's really nice though. Get down and get the fuck out of my way.
Who was that?
I knew I heard something.
This bloody robot keeps getting in my way.
I'm getting a little tired of you. Yeah, I wouldn't touch that pie. I don't trust anything that looks that perfectly preserved after 200 years.
I wanted the bad machine food.
Sonia, you know what to do.
Probably drop a little quick save, haven't we?
Who's there? Who's there? This is easy.
I'm glad that's over.
Whoa. Those rads are spiking a lot. Let's get some Rad-X on the go. Some Rad away. And I have got sweet roll. I've got some decent food actually. Rads fixed us. Yeah, we got sorted out right good and proper on the rads.
How come it's been so long since we worked together, Bobby?
I've been trying to keep a low profile on this one, Mel. And I didn't want to get you wrapped up in it, unless I had to.
We've been through worse jobs than this.
We're not done yet, are we?
Encouraging.
No flesh off of my face, but you two... Who was that?
Fucking Mylurk Hunter. 2 Mylurk Hunters. Shit, I'm so dead. I think we're gonna have to fully get on the drugs on this one.
I don't want to nerd out over it, but...
And we're doing the, what I like to call the blanket drugs. So, extra one wouldn't harm, would it? Medex. Psycho Tats. Psycho. And some Radex. A 1XL, baby.
The Robco Pip-Boy is a rare find, my friend. You're gonna have to let me play with it later.
I'm not afraid.
Need to get back here and heal. One down, baby. What you saying, motherfucker? You big ass, fake ass looking crayfish motherfucker. What you saying? Bitch. Right, I have become addicted to Psycho though, so we're gonna take some, Hydra? No, it's Fixer. So I basically just inhaled all the fucking drugs. Needless to say, it was worth it.
We're getting really close. There's a brewery near our strong room. This has to be the basement of that brewery.
Brewery, you say?
Mel, no.
Just kidding. Thank you.
All my drugs are wearing off. I'm about to start having a really bad time. And everybody's in my way.
Who's there? What the?
Right, now I can go back to this pistol.
Glad that's over.
I'll open the door. I'm gonna definitely have to come back down here.
Oh no, this ain't how I go. That's all you got?
Tactical tune pipe revolver rifle. Take all of that. A Braxo.
Got it. Sonia, blast time.
Right, we're going to save before we go in here because all my drugs are wearing off. Coolant. It's a little cap stash. Nice. Do you want to do the honours? No? Oh, I'm gonna have to save and load. Sometimes saving and loading is just what you have to do with this, I've found.
If Bobby's directions are correct, and I have my doubts, the strong room should be right through there. If you had anything else you wanted to check out in this tunnel, I suggest you do that first. You got it. Let's do this. Ready, Sonia?
We don't have a lot of ammo left. Looks like we're here. Right under Diamond City.
Great. Now my socks are wet. Well, guys, we're right under the Diamond City strong room.
You sure this is the right place?
I don't think it is.
And I think Diamond City should be a little further north of here.
I don't have a doubt in my mind. How
You're
about
gonna
a
come
little
up onto the
trust for
fucking wall.
boss? Under the Diamond City strong room. And that is the last time I'm saying it.
I don't believe
We
her.
still need a way to get up there, though. Mel, you think your robot will work here?
Look at this place. The foundation is already crumbling. One blast from Sonia, and I bet the floor above will come right down.
Well then, make it so.
He won't want to be in the room for this collapsing foundation and all.
Good thinking.
All right then. Everybody clear out. Sonya, prepare yourself for a blast at maximum power.
I mean, at this point, that's what I'm thinking.
Here we go. That didn't sound good. Hope Sonya's okay.
Now let's get up into that strong room, shall we?
Okay. I'm curious. I don't think it's Diamond City. I bet we've come up under, like...
No, Sonya!
Pull yourself together, Mel. We don't need that thing anymore anyway.
But...
You can make another robot with a hull we get from the strong room. Keep your head in the game.
It ain't no strong room. Oh, it's an ice machine. And here's me wanting a refreshing beverage in the nuclear wasteland. Enamel bucket. Don't mind if I do.
Bobby, what are you doing here?
Shit.
You seriously didn't think Hancock would catch wind of your scheme? He took you in, Bobby. And you're stealing from him?
Don't listen to her. So what? This doesn't change anything. It is still the same job.
I see the rest of you are in the dark about this. Nice no-nos. You all just broke into Hancock's storeroom. You know, Hancock, the mayor of Good Neighbor.
Damn it, Bobby.
Listen, guys, I know this isn't what you expected, but there are still a ton of caps on the line here. Help me take her out, and all of it is ours.
This is Hancock we're ripping off here. The guy tends to hold grudges.
Counteroffer. Just go back into your tunnel, and we can forget this ever happened. What do you say?
You can't do this to me. This isn't how this is supposed to go. Know what? Fine. More for me. This is easy. You'll pay for that.
Go fuck yourself. That was a submachine gun though.
I have to say, I'm not really cool with how this went down. Me too. Me too. Well, I'm out of here. Sorry for almost stealing from your boss, Miss Fahrenheit, ma'am.
You made the right move. If you think Hancock doesn't know about everything that happens in his territory, you're mistaken. You have to know you guys weren't exactly silent down there. I was itching for a fight. But I guess this works too. Here, take this. A token for doing the right thing.
Well, fuck me sideways with a kipper. Sets target on fire for an extra 15 points of damage. Do you know what? That's something I'm gonna mod the fuck out of.
Hancock will be happy to hear about your loyalty. You should go pay your respects. In person. It's best to stay on Hancock's good side. Trust me.
Last time I dope up on Jet before a job. Got the jitters. Something fierce over here.
Let's go and apologise to Hancock for nearly robbing him. See, he's someone I want as a companion later on in the game, so I didn't really want to kind of jeopardise that. I don't know. I have no idea.
He runs things here in Good Neighbor.
I don't know
Good
whether
man for
it
the
would be
job.
like an
Fair
issue.
and brutal. In equal measure.
Well, if it ain't Bobby's little Patsy. Here, for protecting my stash. Wise decision putting Bobby down like that.
So I got 300 caps out of it because she paid me 100 up front and Hancock gave me 200.
Yeah, that's usually how the story goes around here. Let me tell you, this classy little tri-corner hat of mine is getting heavy. Am I turning into the man? Some kind of tyrant? I spend all my time putting down the people I would have been proud to scheme with just a few years ago. I need to take a walk again. Get a grip on what really matters. Living free. Hey, the mayor's still the mayor whether he's in residence or not. I've walked out of here plenty of times. Keeps me honest. Can't let power get to my head. That's not what being in charge of Good Neighbor is about. Yeah, I like it. You might just be the right kind of trouble. Let me just have a little chat with my community first. Give them the news.
Just stand on the balcony with Hancock.
Hey, everybody, gather up. I got something you all need to hear. No rush, everyone just take your time. Look, everyone, I'm taking a walk. It's time for your fearless leader to get back out there. Mix it up in the dirt before I forget what that feels like.
You can't leave, Hancock. We need you.
Hey, I'm always gonna be here in spirit, my man. Good Neighbor and I, we got a connection. But like any hot and heavy relationship, sometimes you gotta spend time apart. Let things cool off. Remind yourself of who you are. So that's why I'm leaving. I'm still your mayor. I'm still gonna be here when you need me. But it's time for me to stop living so damn comfortable. Because we all know, no one in power deserves to be comfortable for long. Now, what's the best town in the Commonwealth? Where can someone live free, with no judgment? Good Neighbor! Of the people, for the people. And don't let no one forget it.
Keep your nose out of my business. What, good neighbor ain't good enough for you? Go check out Covenant. Heard that place is all kinds of fancy.
Covenant? Okay. It's called Covenant. We might explore that in the next episode.
So, you ready to get this show on the road? Done.
Right. Well, we've got to go and talk to Daisy.
Good boy, sister. You hold on to that.
Ever been to kill or be killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
Hey.
I hope you're buying. Even a girl with an arsenal full of weapons needs to make a living, after all.
See what you got, Cleo.
Variety in case of boredom.
Lovely. Oh, I think we're gonna pop back to Sanctuary. Hey. And I think we're going to leave that there. Well, what can I say? That was great fun. If you want to see this live, click my Twitch link in the description below. And I stream Fallout 4 every Sunday and record. So if you want to see it in action there and see me die far more times than what you see here, then go for it. More than welcome. I'd love to see you there. But once again, I've been Leather Mushroom, your hostess with the mostest, and I hope you all, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a wonderful time, and I will see you in the next one.